Go.
Hi, this video is to show you how to use Audrey's hearing aid. To turn the hearing aid on and off, you're going to use this ledge at the bottom called the thumbnail ledge. I'm going to put my thumbnail on the ledge and pull down, and that will turn the hearing aid off and open the battery door. When I push it all the way closed, it makes a snapping sound, and now the hearing aid will be on. So again, that's off and then on. When the hearing aid is off, I can insert a battery. So I'm going to open the door, and you can see on the door that there's a picture of how the battery should be inserted. I'm going to remove a battery from the pack, take a battery out and remove the sticker. Then I'm going to use the egg timer to wait 3 minutes before I insert the battery into the hearing aid. Waiting 3 minutes gives the battery time to activate. It requires air, and it needs 3 minutes to fully activate. Batteries are toxic if swallowed, so if you have other small children at home or pets, you want to keep them out of reach. If someone would accidentally swallow one, you will need to call poison control. After the egg timer is done and 3 minutes are up, you're ready to put the battery into the hearing aid compartment. Again, you're going to follow the picture on the door, or just know that the plus side of the battery, the side that has the little plus, should be the side that faces up. So I'm going to put the battery in so that I see the plus. If I accidentally put the battery in upside down, so that the plus faces down, then my battery door won't close. To take the battery out, you can either tap it, or you can use something pointy like a pen or a fork tine or your wax pick to push the battery out. So again, we're going to put the battery in with the plus side up, and then the door will close all the way. Now the hearing aid's ready to put in the ear. To put the hearing aid in the ear, you're going to hold the hearing aid portion on one side and the slim tube with the ear mold on the other. So I'm really going to hold it from the top where the two portions meet. I'm going to go ahead and put the hearing aid behind Audrey's ear. At that point, the mold is already facing the direction it needs to be to go into the ear. So I'm going to just push and wiggle the mold down into the ear with that little string, the little fishing line, at the bottom of my ear in this little V-shaped triangle. The little string goes at the bottom, hearing aid portion behind my ear, and then the ear mold in as far as it will go. Everything should be perfectly flush with her ear when it's in. If it's sitting out here, it's not in all the way. You need to push and wiggle until the ear mold goes in all the way. If you're having trouble getting the ear mold in all the way, you can use one hand to gently pull back on the ear, and that will straighten the canal, and then a finger to just push that mold down in all the way. Everyone's will fit a little different. Audrey's ear is smaller than mine, so it may not look like it goes in quite as far, but again, everything should be flush when it's in, and that little string should be at the bottom. To take the hearing aid out, then you're going to use that same string and pull and wiggle, and the hearing aid will come out of the ear. Since Audrey's new to the hearing aid, what she tended to do today was get things a little twisted when things were going on. So as you can see, when it's ready to go on, everything is in a straight line. The back of the hearing aid lines up with the tube in a nice straight line, like this. Sometimes if I've struggled to get it in, I may twist the tube a little bit so that things are not in a straight line anymore, that way or that way. You simply want to give a little twist to the top of the tube so that things are straight, and that way this part will lay flat behind her ear and the ear mold will push in all the way into her ear. There are a couple different cleaning tools in her box. One is a bottle of spray. There's also a brush and a pick. The best way to clean the mold, if you would see any debris on it, is simply to wipe it with a clean, dry Kleenex. If that doesn't do enough of the trick, you're going to spray your Kleenex with a little bit of spray and then wipe just the mold to clean it. You can also use your brush if you feel you need to brush, or the pick end to remove any debris you might see inside the mold. If the mold is wet, or if you notice any wetness in Audrey's ear, then you need to go ahead and give me a call, and she shouldn't wear the hearing aid until I see it again. The back part really doesn't need anything to keep clean. Just the part that goes in her ear needs to be wiped from time to time. So anytime the hearing aid is in her ear, it's going to be turned on. Anytime it's not in her ear, you're going to go ahead and open up the battery door and then put it in her case to rest overnight. You don't need to take the battery out, you just need to open the door up. Otherwise it will whistle and suck up battery. The battery is going to last about 10 to 14 days, and if I were you, I would go ahead and just make a mark on the calendar and then change the battery every 14 days. If for some reason it dies sooner, she will know because she'll hear a brief beeping sound for about 30 minutes intermittently, and then the hearing aid will just die completely. There's very little downtime on a battery. It's either working or not. If you go ahead and just change it every 10 days, we should avoid having that issue, and I will provide you more batteries when you need them. You can just give me a call. If you have any questions or concerns about that, feel free to call me. My number is on our box. Thanks so much.